A month-long poetry competition for teenagers wrapped up in Chicago last night. As Dean Reynolds tells us, it was a chance for student wordsmiths to shine and to cast a light on the big city realities they face day to day.
Mama, why didn't you tell me Band-Aids couldn't cover every wound, that my screams wouldn't always reach your ears, that my baby teeth would be knocked out by rejection?
Chicago's youth poetry competition is called Louder Than a Bomb.
The man who puts the fire out is a man who isn't passive.
Now in its 14th year, it's the largest in the country, with 1,000 students from 100 schools across the city and suburbs.
You beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll.
Sharing the spotlight and their unique stories.
This is my first poem, and it is dedicated to you young poets, like Jasmine, like flowers struggling to grow.
Kevin Koval is a former teacher and the festival's founder.
On a Thursday, I'd see a kid in my class on the west side, and then on Monday, I'd see him locked up. And we wanted to respond in that moment of fear with a radically different cultural space that was hopeful and that was more powerful than weaponry.
The Poetry Slam runs for a month, and the young poets are judged Olympic style.
9.8.
Scoring well lets you advance, but there's a saying here, it's not the points, it's the poets.
So he picked up Daddy's gun.
No more running scared with sin in his hand.
The team from Gwendolyn Brooks High School was inspired by the dangers involved in dodging fate and bullets on the city's south side.
It's confusing how a city with so much history
is now history
for the boys playing with guns.
Team member Shawnba Anderson says the poem is a plea for action.
I don't want to go out there alone.
The audience we're trying to reach is Chicago itself. We're trying to tell them that the streets are dangerous and something needs to be changed.
Have you had a participant who was shot or wounded?
Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, this is...
Killed?
Yeah, I mean, many over the course of 14 years.
Every time you attempt to say something hard, everybody like, nah.
So the stage is an escape, where the sound of finger snaps lends support.
What is the impact?
I think the impact for young people is that they feel that they are heard.
Here's a heads up. Generation Y is fed up because no one wants to believe in the youth. You don't guide us, but you tell us everything is the wrong thing to do. You judge us.
Having something to say.
Brooks College Prep!
And having others hear you say it. Dean Reynolds, CBS News, Chicago.